Hey YouTube family, Melanie's home from spring break, so we wanted to take some time and show you our wig collection. The first wigs we got were from Milano online. Not always reliable, we've heard some horror stories, but we had really great luck with them and were able to get our wigs very quickly. We don't know if they are heat resistant or not, and we haven't tested it, but this is one of them, and then that white one in the back. And we really love them. They have really thick, full fibers. But we've heard stories where you may not get what you see in the picture when you order from them. So just buyer beware, but we will link them below so you can check them out and decide for yourselves. While at Anime Expo last year, we checked out all of the wig vendors. There's 3 that really stood out to us, and we've bought from all of them now. They are all great and carry a very different selection, so you just have to shop around and decide which one works best for you. The first one we bought from was the 5 Wits. We've got some ponytails. They're long pigtails. They clip in with alligator clips. And we also have some short ponytails. They were on an amazing sale. So it's a really good time to buy wigs when you're at a convention, because you get to see them and feel them. And then after that, we checked out Epic Cosplay. At the Epic Cosplay booth, we were able to get an amazing deal on the butterscotch wig you see in the back. It's for Sailor Moon. She also has bonbons that get pinned on with just bobby pins works, or wig clips into the wig that you're choosing. And the ponytails that you see on the wig are just like the ones we showed you. They clip on, and they are really, really, really long, so they're actually up short right now.
And it's great because normally this wig comes in like this yellow color, so this was a more natural color, and it was awesome.
And she got to try it on before we bought it,
Yeah.
and the price could definitely not be beat anywhere else. I'm looking at similar wigs, and they're upwards of $70. This year, our wig collection has more than doubled already, and we've been getting several wigs. We got them from all of the vendors. So let's take a look and show you what we have and what styles they are and what cosplay they're for. This is the Katinka from Arctic Cosplay. It's in their raspberry color, and this is what I got for Sumomo. I did have to do some cutting. The bangs were about this long, and the back wasn't in a true A-line, so I just kind of cut it a little bit more, shape it a little bit, and otherwise it's good to go. I haven't yet bought the ponytail, but it'll be just like all the other ponytails you see, and I'll show it to you when we're all done with those. For My Little Pony, we went to Epic Cosplay for the boys and got their Apollo wigs in deep blue and autumn gold. They still have to be styled and cut, but that's for another video. So look out for pictures of those as soon as they get all done. And we went to the 5 Wits for our girl pony wigs. This is for Twilight Sparkle. It was my favorite one. I did look at all of the different vendors to see which one I liked the best, and this one was amazing. It did require a fair amount of cutting. The bottom wefts were a little bit uneven, and the bangs were like long swoopy bangs, and I think she has more of a blunt cut, so I went ahead and did it. And then we also got the Goddess of Feels for Fluttershy. I couldn't tell you what this one's name. They have weird names.
Yeah. There's
But
really no good way.
They're amazing wigs. So I would definitely check them out, and I would say that they are the most cost-effective of all of the vendors. And last but not least, we have our little side project wigs. We each got a wig from our moms. I guess they were just popular at the time. The short, dark one in the back, and then this lovely blonde one right here are going to take some work before we're able to actually wear them. And I'm going to let Melanie tell you a little bit about the one that's actually human hair.
So this one's human hair, and it was really dry when I got it, and so what I did was I put it in coconut oil, which is really good for your hair, and actually your skin too, just a little thing there. And so it's rehydrated a lot, and I actually had to cut off a few inches here and restyle it and everything, but I brought it back to life as much as I could, and eventually I'm going to be dyeing it red, and it just make sure you maintain your wigs and keep them all cleaned up and everything.
So that's it for the collection, but before we go, we wanted to share with you a couple of tips. These are the combs that we use. Always start with a really wide tooth comb. The ones that are meant for detangling human hair are great. I prefer these to any of the wig comb and brushes that they have out on the market. And then a finer tooth comb to get through the tangles. Before you comb it, always use your hand and try to get the tangles done so you're not pulling out a lot of hair out of the wefts. Another thing to remember is to only wash your wig if you absolutely need to. If it's not super gross, I wouldn't do it, because every time you wash your wig, you're shortening its life. Even though all of the wigs we buy are high quality, you want them to last for as long as they possibly can. And the other thing is that we take out our wigs fairly regularly, especially the long ones that Melanie seems to acquire, and just brush them out so they aren't getting tangled, or store them in a braid or something easily untangled. That way it's just less work when you're going to actually cosplay. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. We'll link all the sites we talked about, and happy cosplaying!